Good morning, happy Monday to you, and welcome back to 4 More Minutes. I am the Soul Stir, Sam Bailey, stirring up your hearts and your minds for God. I pray that you had a wonderful, blessed weekend. I did, we did. If you didn't get a chance to check out my weekend messages, you can go to Cedar Valley Church page on Facebook or my Facebook page as we talked about kingdom principles. Again, I encourage you to be a part of this, getting inspiration, hope, encouragement out into the world. You can do so by subscribing to the Soul Stir on YouTube, which is the easiest way, and get that link and just put it out there. Today I want to ask you to I'll start off low this week. Just give it to 10 people today and ask them to share with 10 people. And we believe that by doing so, somebody's going to need to hear something that isn't said. Today I want to talk to you about boundaries. I think it's so important that we establish, set, maintain boundaries in our lives. Toxic people often will make you think you're holding a grudge when you're setting a boundary. Boundaries are vital and necessary in our lives. They put parameters on us, and they set limits to other people to what they can and cannot do. You have to protect your anointing, which is also protecting your access. You can't let unauthorized people have access into your mind, into your heart, and they will drain you, and they will rob you, and they will strip you of the significant aspects of your life, like peace of mind, like perspective, like time, like energy, heartache, hurt, all these unnecessary things. And sometimes these things are gonna happen in life regardless, but it's a difference between a disease that we have no control over and a preventable disease, right? There are diseases that are labeled in the medical field as preventable. In other words, there's something you could have done to keep this from happening. And so a boundary is like a fence. It sets a parameter, it sets a perimeter that says you can go this far but no further. And I think it's so important to realize that sometimes when you set those boundaries, especially with people who have been used to using you up and taking advantage of you, they say you're holding a grudge. Well, no, I love you, and I'm not mad at you, and it's not that I hate you, but I have to put a limit on my interaction time with you. It's just like we tell those kids, you get a limit on the screen time and on the internet and on the media. So I'm putting a limit on the amount of time I give you access. I might listen to you, but only for 5 minutes. I might let you come around, but every so often, because I see the effects of what happens to me or what it does to me when I give too much of my time or my energy to you or to your ideas. So I think boundaries are important as we set our weeks, right? We gotta keep our time. Our time is our most valuable asset. If you have a dream that you're trying to pursue, you have to do it in this state of time. If you're trying to take care of yourself, you got to do time. If you're trying to work on a project, you got time. If you're trying to prepare for something, you need time. If you just need to think and clear your head, you got to have the time and the space to do so. If you want to tackle something that seems insurmountable, you got to have the emotional and physical energy, which it takes time to prepare for, to get your mind right and ready for what it is that you're trying to step into. So go ahead and set those boundaries. You may not like it at first. It may make you uncomfortable at first, but I promise you, in the long run, you could do nothing more beneficial to your own self than to set those boundaries, to say I am in control about the access of my life, the doors of my life, what goes in my head, who I'm around, where I go. And God has given us that. That's a gift. The ability, the freedom and the power of choice, that is a gift from God. Don't let anybody infringe upon that. And don't let anybody make you feel guilty for loving yourself and make you feel guilty for setting the standard of what you want your life to be. So thank you for joining us together. We're going to have a dynamic week this week. Join us Monday through Friday right here on 4 More Minutes. Go ahead and share this with someone if it's blessed your life. And I pray that you be blessed today. And we'll see you tomorrow right here on 4 More Minutes.